normally when I'm in front of a camera, I don't have a sheet of paper with me, but I got some things written down so I don't forget them. And the name of this PSA is called How to Deal with Sucker Shit, and it's titled that way for a reason. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of this stuff, but then at the same time, you know, I'm gonna show you some different things. We're gonna get into some different things. So if you're not aware of what happened at the roast battle, or you've seen it on Facebook, basically I was accused of stealing jokes. I used some people's jokes. This is what I was accused of. I supposedly used some people's jokes. Now, basically, I told, you know, Candace said it to me, and I told her, you know, I had no prior knowledge of people using these jokes. I don't even know who T-Rex is, Todd Rex. I don't know who this person is. I just became familiar with this person after Candace Saunders told me who he was. And I told the joke, I told her she looks like Don Cheadle. And all jokes aside, she really do look like Don Cheadle. So it's not like I stole somebody's joke. Like, that's what you look like. If nobody's ever told you look like Don Cheadle, they're not your friends. Like, you look like Don Cheadle. I wasn't even joking at that point. That's what you really look like to me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't steal a joke. I'm looking at your pictures and you look like Don Cheadle. It is what it is. And then she said she called somebody David Ruffin like 2 weeks prior to the tournament. Like, how am I supposed to know that you called somebody, or she called somebody David Ruffin 2 weeks ago? Like, I wasn't even there. I've never even seen Candace Saunders perform. Now, the funny thing about all that, when the judges were judging me, Oral Henry said he's heard people say those jokes. And in the black community, we call I've called Greg Huff, one of the Huff brothers in Ohio. He came on stage right after me. He was talking trash, and I told him he looked like Eddie Kane. In the black community, that's you know what I'm saying? That's not, we don't know whose joke that is, but we use it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Oral Henry said he took off of that because he's heard people call other people that before. That's cool, no problem, whatever. I wrote it how I saw you looked in the face. That's how I wrote my joke, so it is what it is. And I was saying, you know, if I don't know these people, and I don't know what Frying Friday is. Speaking of Frying Fridays, that's a local DC thing. Todd Rex is a local DC vet. I just moved here a year ago. I have no clue as to what's going on and what they're talking about as far as Todd Rex, Frying Friday. I Googled Frying Friday and put it in YouTube. Nothing came up on YouTube. When I put it in Google, the only thing came up was fish fries in DC. Like, where the hell am I getting jokes from at the fish fry? Seriously. So, you know, that, you know, kind of hit me kind of hard too. But what I will say is this. If anybody remembers, and I'm going to show you a picture right here. See this? I was writing the whole time. Candace was on stage roasting me. And I was doing that for a reason. Now, you see this picture here? This picture is what I wrote on stage. All of these jokes, somebody already said all of them before. Somebody already said all of these before. So what I'm going to say is this. You know, I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you some things that she said, because I'm going to let all of this, you know, kind of bring it up to speed for you guys so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So hold on to your seat, man. I got some stuff. So here it is. Candace says, rematch. Rematch without other people's jokes. And I said, whose jokes did I use? She replied, Don Cheadle is T-Rex's. And I called Howard G. David Ruffin 2 weeks ago. And all I could say was, who in the hell is that? She replies with, if you don't know, then maybe you should research the comedy scene a little better. I replied, and if I never heard of these people, how can I be using someone else's jokes though? She says, it doesn't matter if you've never heard of these people, everyone else has. And they told you it's been done before. You used a lot of Frying Fridays material, which, like I said, I've never heard of Frying Fridays. That's a local DC or DMV area thing. I just moved here a year ago, so I don't know where I would get the Frying Fridays material from. She says, and now you know it was someone else's first, so you can't claim it. Once you're told by multiple people that a bit's been done prior to you doing it, it's gotta go. Rules of the game. You shouldn't want to win with other people's material. That's why I don't feel bad, because I know all my shit was mine. Remember that. Remember that. I remember that, y'all. Seriously, remember that line right there. All my shit was mine. All right. I basically lost to Todd Rex and he wasn't even there, which again, I don't know who Todd Rex is. Okay, so here's another one. So now you know, and you're on fire. So why are you scared of a rematch? I like my wins and/or losses to be legit. Once again, remember that. She said, I like my wins and/or losses to be legit. Once again, remember this next line too. And it doesn't matter if you know these people. As a comedian, it's your job to know the vets, especially DC vets. So until then, you're an open micer. Okay, nice little shot. I called her salty and she says not salty at all. Just letting you know. It's cool though. People know what's up. Good luck on your comedic journey though. I put in my time. That's why I don't need bringers to do real clubs. But you'll see, once it's out there that you steal jokes, it follows you forever. You'll see. Y'all remember that as well. Please remember that. Please remember that. Okay. After I tell her I don't know Todd Rex and I don't know about Frying Friday, she says, I don't know how you came up with it, but it's suspect because it's all been said in Frying Fridays. It's nothing for someone to show it to you. From where? Show it to me from where? You can't Google it. You can't YouTube it. If I Google it, I'm Googling fish fries. So where am I getting jokes from a fish fry link on Google? Seriously, for real, work with me here. It says it's nothing for someone to show it to you or give you jokes from there. Let me explain something again. I'm not from the DMV area. I don't ask people for help in this roast battle. I don't ask people for help writing my jokes. I don't do that. So why would I go to somebody and say, hey man, you got some material for this roast battle? Cause yo, son up. No, not likely. Never happened. Never, ever will it happen. Will I ask somebody for help with a roast battle or even to help me write my jokes? Never that. So she's been in the game 10 years. Remember that. Remember everything that she said. Everything, because I didn't type that. She did. So remember all of that. Okay? So watch this now. This is the stuff that was in my book that I wrote while she was roasting on stage. Here's the book I was writing in. Now let's get into it. First joke, her opener, she says, who in the fuck is G Rich? Okay, this has been said at almost every roast, and it's a classic vet to rookie jab. All you have to do is replace the name. That's all you have to do. That's it. Moving on. Comedian in front of name on Facebook. Done by numerous vets on Facebook and Twitter to include Pierre, Corey Holcomb, Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, and many more. Next. It's Black History Month. You set us back. Cat Williams said this to Flavor Flav on the Flavor Flav roast. You don't say. Family reunion shirt. I heard a comic say this on stage in New York to a brother who came out with a shirt with his name on the front, and on the back it had some other information, and it did look like a family reunion shirt. Plus that joke is dumb old because we used to say that as kids in New York to the chicks who used to wear their name on the back of their shirt and then have their block on the front of their shirt. We used to say it was a family reunion shirt. So that's old too. Go figure, huh? Should have did your research like you told me. I'm trying to figure out why you didn't dress better. That is on almost every Comedy Central roast. It was said to Carrot Top like at least 4 or 5 times because he don't dress for the occasion. Yeah, it has. Oh. How many bringers did it cost you? I heard that at the ABFF Comedy Show Roast, the American Black Film Festival Comedy Show Roast. That's not new either. It's not yours, Candace. No matter how much you think you wrote it, it's not yours. Minstrel Show. Once again, said by Cat Williams on the Flavor Flav roast. This ain't looking good. Not at all. Black Planet Webcam. AOL, your camera sucks, it's scrambled. Now all of us who go on World Star Hip Hop know that when somebody takes a bad video with their camera, The comments are all right there. They always say something about the bad camera. They always say something about, you must have used the microwave to record that. Oh, you must have been, recording from your bedroom window. It's all over World Star Hip Hop. That's not new. That ain't yours. It's not. It's been done. Next.